Well, hello. I hope everybody is doing well. I have received a new Scribbler box in the mail, and you know what that means. I have got my cup of coffee, and I have got the Scribbler box, and we are going to see what is inside. I have not opened this one yet, so I will be discovering the contents right along with you guys. All of the paper-based items like the writing passport, the publishing process inside look, the chat, a little postcard that tells you what the chat is, it all comes packaged in this nice little envelope. So that's kind of nice. And starting with the chat, which unfortunately I've missed because I sat on this box for a few days before I opened it. It was with Mindy McGuinness, who is the author of multiple novels that span many genres, from the historical to fantasy, contemporary to gothic thriller. It says you can always count on Mindy's books to deliver grit, truth, and an unflinching look at humanity and the world around us. This chat was on August 8th, so it would have been really soon after I got the box. And the thing is, because this box is shipped from, I believe, Texas, and I don't pay for any kind of priority shipping or anything, I tend to get it, a little bit after a lot of people do. I'm here all the way in Canada, so it takes a little bit longer to get to me. I do always get the boxes before the chats, but it just means I cannot be sitting on the boxes for any length of time before I open them. So I got to remember this for next month, because I am always kind of bummed out to miss out on these chats. The writing passport this month is all about determination. It covers the whole idea of once you've decided you're going to do something, if you've decided you're going to write a book, just do it. So many people get great ideas that never see the light of day because they think, well, I'm not a writer, I cannot write, or, I don't have the time, or, what's the point of writing this story because, I'll never be able to get it published, or, everything starts with just getting the idea down onto paper. And I always encourage people, if you have an idea and you think you want to write a story, just write it. Don't worry about what you think other people will think of it. Don't worry about, whether you'll get it published, or how to do the cover art, or even what the title of the story is going to be. Just get your idea down on paper. Once you've got that down, then you can work on other stuff. And I bet you it's a great story. I believe all of us have great stories in us. Don't underestimate your capabilities and your imagination and what you can do. So yeah, just do it. Now, if you have already written your story and you are starting to look at getting it published, you are going to be needing to write a whole pile of query letters to a whole pile of agents. That is a grueling process. A lot of people get discouraged because, especially if you are starting out, you get more negative responses than positive responses. It can be overwhelmingly more. A lot of people will get dozens, if not hundreds, of no responses before they get that one yes that they've been waiting for. So the publishing process inside Look this month is all about the query letter and how to do it, how to approach the process, and how to, kind of stay encouraged while you're going through it all. And then, of course, I have my monthly bit of packaging, which I'm going to use as wrapping paper. All of my Christmas presents this year are going to be wrapped in Scribbler tissue paper. It's nice tissue paper, why not? It saves me having to buy Christmas wrap. There's no rule at all that says my gifts have to have Santa and snowmen on them. Okay, the snack of the month is surprisingly delicious matzo chips, cinnamon sugared. And I like the caption on it. It says, eat something, you look skinny. Vegan, nut-free, nothing artificial, no trans fat. And just a note here for anyone watching who happens to be Jewish, it says kosher but not kosher for Passover. Now that's something I'm going to have to Google. I did not know that there was kosher and then kosher for Passover. I didn't know. I thought kosher was just kosher. If anyone has an answer for me and you don't mind educating me a little bit, let me know in the comments. What is the difference between kosher and kosher for Passover? Anyway, I will do a video reviewing these chips. I love that picture. And the eyes are like the actual chips through the glasses. I will be doing a video to review these chips. They do look good and they sound good. I am hopeful about this. Cinnamon and sugar are a good combination. Never necessarily had them on chips, but I am game to try. I have received some very strange snacks in these boxes that have surprised me in terms of how good they are. Next up, we have a keychain. It says future bestseller, There's something in small lettering on it that I cannot see, so I have to take it out of the packaging. This is the problem with getting older, you guys. Small print kills me. I am at the stage of my life where I'm in a restaurant, let's say this is the menu. I'm trying to read the menu. I'm kind of doing this. And then I have to wear glasses for distance. So, when you get to your 50s, your eyes go a little weird. Just a heads up for anyone who's approaching that. So this says future bestseller. What the hell does that small print say? I cannot make it out. I know it says writing on it. It says something AM writing. Oh, you know what? I think it is hashtag am writing. That's what it says. I finally made it out. I'm going to have to start walking around with a magnifying glass for occasions like this. Future bestseller, hashtag am writing. Loving this keychain. It is going to go onto my key ring. We have a pen. There's a bit of a glare on the packaging there. But it says write, and it's got a whole lot of text on the body of the pen. Really nice looking pen, gotta say. I have got a whole series of videos going where I review a lot of these products. And I am including pens because a pen is not just a pen. They can vary in terms of what the grip is like, how easily the ink comes out, how comfortable they are to hold, all that kind of stuff. So I will be reviewing this pen in one of my review videos. In terms of what it looks like, I absolutely love it. So even if it doesn't work very well, I will be able to use it for, ornamental purposes. Nothing wrong with that. We have this notebook, which says writing on it on kind of the knuckles of a picture of a hand. You guys all know how much I love my notebooks. I have got so many notebooks that I have not used, and I can always do with more. I will never have too many notebooks, so always good to get another one. It's kind of good to have all these notebooks because every now and then my son needs a notebook and he has a full stash to choose from. Finally, we have the novel of the month, The First Death by Kendra Elliott. I will read you the blurb on the back. The past isn't dead and buried. Rowan Wolf was 5 years old when she, her brother, and their babysitter were kidnapped by a serial killer in the Pacific Northwest. The babysitter was murdered. Rowan was saved. Her brother was killed and buried in the forest. His remains never found. The convicted killer refuses to say where he buried the boy. 25 years later, Rowan is committed to search and rescue with her faithful canine and is obsessed with finding her brother's grave and closure. Detective Evan Bolton thrives on unraveling tough cases, but his latest is disturbing. There's another serial killer hunting in Deschutes County, Oregon, and the crimes are identical to those committed by the sociopath languishing in prison. Each victim is linked to Rowan. When skeletal remains of several bodies are exhumed in the forest, Rowan's connection becomes more entwined and impossible to ignore. Rowan and Evan are determined to solve the case before someone else dies. And someone else will, as the truth about the past is unearthed. Definitely going to be giving this a read. And that is it for the Scribbler box. I hope you guys have enjoyed opening it as much as I have. And I'm looking forward to, tasting the snack and reading the book and trying out the pen and all of that wonderful good stuff. I'm going to be putting up a poll soon on my community page because I really want to know what you guys would like to see in these videos. Do you guys like these unboxings? Are you enjoying the reviews that I'm doing in my shorts? Do you want to see me go back to some writing tips, reactions, all that kind of stuff? Let me know because I want to create content that you guys would like to see. That's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you again really soon. Bye.